Oh, where's our Russian? Do we have a Russian translator? Dennis is gone.
Yes, we do.
Huh?
Sophie.
Oh yeah, she speaks Russian. So if you don't understand something, ask me, she's Sophie, no? เป็นยังไงภาวนาภาวนอนฮะ
ภาวนาด้วยค่ะ
ภาวนาด้วย
นอนด้วยค่ะ
นอนด้วยคุยกันด้วย โอเคนิดหน่อยนะสำหรับคนไทยนั่งภาวนาทำใจให้สงบใจ3 วันนะทำใจให้สงบอารมณ์ก็เป็นพุทโธก็ลมหายใจเข้าลมหายใจออกรู้ลมหายใจเข้ารู้ลมหายใจออกความรู้ที่สำคัญไม่ใช่ก็ลมหายใจก็เร็วก็ช้าก็มันอะไรก็ละเอียดก็ไม่ละเอียดก็ไม่สำคัญความรู้นะรู้ลมหายใจเป็นยังไงกำลังเข้ากำลังออกนะ นี่ที่สำคัญกับพุทโธก็เหมือนกันนั่งสมาธิก็ยังน้อยกว่า1 ชั่วโมงนะแล้วเดินจงกรมเวลาเดินจงกรม อยู่กับพุทโธก็ดูนะทางจงกรมนะเดี๋ยวเป็นชุดเริ่มเดี๋ยวชุดจบนะทางนี้ทางเดียวผมจะอยู่กับพุทโธก็อยู่กับลมหายใจเข้านะเวลาเดินกลับก็เหมือนกันทางนี้อันเดียวนะไม่จะเดินไปเดินมานะมันลืมสตินะเดินไปอมไปแล้วจิตก็ไปทั่วโลกนะจุดเดียวทางเดียวนะเวลาเดินกลับโอเคทางนี้อันเดียวอยู่กับพุทโธลมหายใจนะทำให้ใจสงบเร็วนะนี่ที่สำคัญช่วงนี้ก็เมื่ออยู่ที่นี่3 วันสำคัญที่เข้าสู่สมาธิได้นะโอเคเข้าใจนะอันนี้ก็ไม่ได้พูดมากนะตอนเช้าก็พูดแล้วนะพูดที่ความจำเป็นนะความจำเป็นที่ของเราภาวนาเตรียมตัวนะใจให้สงบนะ อันนี้ก็มีปัญหาไหมมีความถามไหมไม่มีโอเคก็เดี๋ยวนี้ก็พูดภาษาอังกฤษอยากฟังภาษาอังกฤษก็อยู่ต่อไปมันไม่อยากฟังก็กลับกุฏิก็ได้นะ So where from Russia are you? Where from Russia? What city?
Moscow.
What?
Moscow.
Moscow. How did you find this place? It's a bit far from Moscow.
My friend recommended it. My friend recommended it.
Oh, friend.
Oh, her friend recommended it. Yeah, once in a while we have some Russians here. Yeah. So, we are here to practice. Yeah? And the practice is going on in our heart. Yeah? We practice our heart. Yeah? So, the first thing is, we make the heart calm, quiet. Once it is quiet, we know there's happiness. There's happiness or peacefulness or whatever. It's in our heart. It's there all the time. We forget that it is there. Because when we come out of samadhi, we need this, we need that, we want this, we want that, we don't like this, we don't like that. We instantly forget, that we just entered samadhi and there was everything was there. Everything, whatever we needed is there. We don't need anything when we enter samadhi. And how do we enter samadhi? We are either with the breath or we are with the Buddha. And whenever the mind goes out, we bring it back to the Buddha or bring it back to the breath. And we don't worry how much, how often we have to do it. We have to do it until, just the same way, we never asked ourselves, how long does it, when we were kids, how long does it take to be able to walk? Did you ever ask yourself that? We just trained and trained and trained until we could walk. And that's the same thing. We train and train until we can enter samadhi. There's no time, In the sense, there is no progress. There's just doing, just observing. And the quality, the importance is the quality of observing. We don't try to manipulate anything that is going on in our mind. We observe what is going on in the mind, As long as we are with the Buddha, or as long as with the breath, it is okay. We are on the path. When the mind goes out, we instantly bring it back to the Buddha or to the breath. Knowing the breath goes in, knowing the breath goes out, knowing that the breath is rough or or detailed, or subtle, whatever it is, We want to know, Knowing is the form of sati, And that is what we have to develop, sati, the knowingness of what we are up to. Sati, knows, before we do something, knows before we speak. Most of the people don't realize it, in German we have the phrase, before you open your mouth, turn on your brain. Why do we think we have this? Because people, just bubble, Just put along, So, one Buddha at a time, one breath at a time, There's nothing boring, we always can do one Buddha, or we can always do one breath, When the breath ends, we do the next breath, We don't set ourselves, okay, 2 hours, 3 hours, when is it going to pass? No, one Buddha at a time, one breath at a time, until we reach the state of samadhi. And when we reach the state of samadhi, there's no thoughts going on and there's no memories coming up anymore. There's just peacefulness or happiness or whatever. There's no future. So we don't have to think about the future. There's no past. We don't have to think about the past. There's just this present moment. And in this present moment, there's no worries, there's no fear, there's nothing. And that's what we need to achieve. We need to achieve a level of samadhi, a level of sati, so that we can do then the actual work, the work, that delivers us to freedom. Freedom from dukkha. All this dukkha, we get up, dukkha, we are hungry, we are dukkha, we are tired, dukkha, That's just the bodily dukkha, or we can't move, we get older, there's the bodily dukkha, and so on and so on. And we're constantly concerned about this body. That's why we investigate this body. The body is a tool, If the tool gets old, and cannot be used, the same time when we were young, okay, live with it, use it. And we can always use it, to train samadhi. Samadhi, in sati. So then we investigate this body. What is this body? When we were young, how was it when we were born? Go back into the memory lane, How was it, when we came out of the womb, So we learned, how to move our legs, our arms before we actually, learn to walk, then we learn to talk, And then we learn to think, to read, to write, 16 years at least, of our time, to to get this body going, to be able to do what we wanted to do with this body. It's a long training phase. Remember this, yeah? It's a long training phase. So, and we were very patient, sometimes, when we think about when we were 11, 12, we impatient, we couldn't grow up fast enough, we wanted to be 18, driving a car, going out in the world and then doing this and doing that, we couldn't wait until we were 18, but that is the impatience. It's the same thing. It's the impatience. We want to go into samadhi, and we have expectations because we actually, once in a while we dropped into samadhi, and then we want to go back into. So we're looking for the samadhi that we experienced before, but this kind of samadhi never appears again. That doesn't happen again. What we do, what we need to do, the byproduct of our work, being with the Buddha or being with the breath, is samadhi. And each time, we enter samadhi, it will be different. So don't look for it, don't expect this is soon it's going calm now it's no. You don't realize that you think. And when you think, you cannot enter samadhi. When you expect something, that is the worst thing. Remember what Lungta Mahabodhi said, he sometimes entered samadhi, and he couldn't do it. He tried so hard, everything, and then he gave up. He said, okay, forget about it. All what I want to do now, is be with the Buddha or with the breath, no matter what, no matter if I get better or if I get worse. And then he entered samadhi again, because he did his work. And when we do our work, no matter if it is here in the monastery, as practitioners, or in the world, we do get our money. When we go and work for a month, we get our salary. Okay, When we do our work, we get into samadhi. If we look for, the results of our work, we never get there. So, sometimes it is difficult, I know. We have to go, every one of you, every one of us has to go through the same difficulties. Boredom, laziness, that doesn't work anymore, that doesn't bring anything, These are just thoughts. These are judgments coming from the kilesas to deter us from our practice, And actually, we should be very interested in this when these kind of thoughts, pop up. Something is just around the corner. Instead, when it comes up, it's boring, it doesn't bring anything, sit here, doing nothing, for what, If we would continue with our practice, something interesting would happen. But the kilesas know something interesting is happening, so they try to pull us out. And they are always successful. Most of the time they are successful, pulling us out. Or putting our attention into something else. Look at this, look at that, look at what he is doing, look at what that is doing. Why don't we look at what we are doing? We always look at other people and judge other people just like we judge ourselves. Judging ourselves, judging other people, we should get rid of that. What is, the present moment is the present moment. And there's nothing we can change about the present moment. But we can accept it, but we are not willing to accept it. That's why we look, for fault in other people, Look at other people, Or what do I normally say, when we look at other people, it is a mirror of ourselves. Whatever we see in the other person is within us. No, we don't get it. No, yes. We should say yes, What we see in other people is within ourselves, especially if it annoys us. That is, within ourselves. So we should get rid of it. And once we get rid of it, and I'm talking from experience, once we get rid of it, we have absolute compassion with this, what we before, got angry about. We have compassion with these people because we know what they are going through. But as long as we don't investigate this, and see it, it is one of our trademarks, one of our characteristic tendencies that is displayed in other people, that gets us angry. So get the anger out, get this characteristic tendency from your heart, eradicate it, investigate, look where it is, and get rid of it, and then you look with compassion on other people. You have absolute compassion for other people. Oh, no, this is not right, that is not right, No, you are not right. We are not right. Because if, I always told myself, in the beginning of my practice, when I see some problems, my practice is going wrong. There's something wrong with my practice. So, where did I mend it? Within myself, not within other people. If I didn't like this or didn't like that, I said, okay, there's something wrong with your practice if you get angry, or if you get jealous, or if you get this or that. There's something wrong with my own practice. There's nothing wrong with other people. It's wrong with me, within me, because I see, the mirror of, It is like, I often said it, I compared it to a slide projector, Your inner chitta is projected onto other people, So what you actually see is you, You don't see really the other people unless, your heart is completely pure, And then you see the other people as they are. That's what an arahant sees, he sees the people as they are, He doesn't have any projections, it's so amazing, to live with an arahant, to see, how he acts and how he not act, how we think he should act and how he doesn't act, Because he has no projections, There's nothing, his heart is pure, he sees the things as they are. And that is what we should strive to, towards to, So investigating the body, is our main concern. Investigating the body, until we see the body is the body and the chitta is the chitta. The chitta is the owner of the body. He's concerned, of course we have to be a little bit concerned about the body, giving it food, giving it water, just like we have to be concerned about our car. But we don't have to polish it every day. We don't have to worry too much, we give it food, we give it water, we wash it, and we sleep, we sleep it, that is the body. And everything else is not of our concern. We should concern ourselves about the owner of the body. The owner of the body is the one that causes constant problems. Not liking this, not liking that, wanting this, wanting that, not being satisfied with this, not being satisfied with it. Oh, whatever. We should be concerned about this, the owner, and eradicate, all these wrong views that we have about ourselves, about other people, from our chitta, It's just views and opinions, that block our path, to freedom. And of course it is, views and opinions also, create these desires, The desires, yes, another place it is much better, Wherever we go, we take our problems with us, No matter where we are, If we are in this monastery or that, here or that, wherever we are, our problems come with us, There was in the 80s, there was a nice song in German, good morning, dear problems, are you already, did you wake up as well as me, so you're back with me, Guten Morgen, liebe Sorgen, seid ihr auch schon alle da? Habt ihr auch so gut geschlafen? So, wherever we go, we take our problems, our characteristic tendencies that create these problems with us. So we should get rid of them. Investigate the body. Take it apart. put it into its bits and pieces, put it into the 32 parts of the body, or just chop it up, and look at it. That is the body and that is the chitta who sees the body. Yeah? So the chitta and the body are two different things. That is one of the most important, important investigations that we need to do in the beginning. Yeah? In order to enter the stream, yeah, to enter the stream, yeah, where we can be sure that we do not go down to the lower realms, yeah, and we can be sure that within 7 lifetimes we can reach, yeah, nibbana, yeah, the freedom, not coming back. Yeah? But it takes a lot of effort and it takes time. And we cannot be disparaged, yeah. We cannot be, so tired, Do I make it? Do I not make it? These are questions that come from the kilesas, yeah. Am I on my path? The only 2 questions, yeah, that we can have: am I on the path or not? Am I with the Buddha? I'm on the path. Am I with the breath? I'm on the path. Am I with my object of investigation? I'm on the path. If I'm not, then I'm astray. Then I go astray. If I think about, what is the right, do I make body contemplation right? That is not on the path. Do it, yeah? And chop it up, yeah? Look at it, open it up, Look at it, contemplate it from birth to death, yeah? I mean, we know, young people, when they are born, we know old people when they die. Yeah? Look through the whole process, yeah? And, it is not, yeah? And see yourself separate from this body, yeah? Look, open it up, See, what is going in, it is all delicious, huh? All nice food, tastes nice, smells nice, and whatever, what comes out, is one color, one disgusting smell. Yeah? This body turns everything that is beautiful, and and delicious into something that is disgusting. And that's, yeah, I mean, if you understand that, yeah, you understand, where greed and hatred comes from. Greed wanting something delicious, hate of something that is wasteful. And this body is exactly the manifestation for greed and hate. Yeah? Because if our investigation of the body is finished, then that is the end of greed and hate. Yeah? Because greed and hatred are rooted in this body. Yeah? Everything is in connection with greed and hate is connected with the body. And of course, with the body comes also the senses, yeah? If you think, oh, no, it's not connected, it's just thinking, it's just, seeing, yeah? No, seeing comes with the body, right? Thinking comes with the body, and so on. It's the 6 senses, that come with the body, So, greed and hatred are rooted within this body. So that's why we have to investigate this body from top to bottom, from bottom to top. From top to bottom. Yeah, yeah. And it is only taught here in Thailand. Yeah. The investigation of the body, a super practice is only taught here in Thailand. Yeah. In the West, nobody wants to touch the body. Yeah. Oh, the body is fine. Oh, the body is nice. We use it. Oh, we were concerned about the body. Yeah. Nobody wants to touch the body. Yeah. If you never heard, when I was 6 years, in Europe, going through the different meditation centers or going through the monasteries, I never heard about a super practice. Nobody taught. Huh? Nobody said, greed and hatred, is only to overcome with a super practice. Yeah? With investigation of the body. Nobody wants to touch the body. Just like the Christians, I mean, they didn't allow even to open the bodies, Huh? I mean, in the 18th century. Oh, it's sacred. The body is sacred. Yeah, and we still have, in the West, it's still the same, the same thing. Oh, the body is sacred. Yeah? When the body dies, we have to bury it, yeah? And put a gravestone on it. Yeah, huh? What it is? Yeah, I mean, the owner of the body is long gone into another world. Huh? What does he care? What is on his gravestone? Huh? What does he care, if he's buried or burned or whatever, or if he's just thrown off the river, huh? Or the cliff? Huh? He doesn't care because he's already gone. Huh? But we do care, yeah? So that's why it is so important, yeah? So important, to know, to understand. And body investigation is not easy, yeah? I mean, we get a lot of problems, when we do body investigation, yeah? We don't understand this, or we don't understand this. We need help with this, or we need help with that. Yeah? Okay, this is understood, just a short reminder of, what is important in our practice, yeah. First to get, into samadhi, to develop the sati, yeah. And once we can stay in samadhi, for 15 or 20 minutes without any thoughts and memories coming up, then we start to do investigation of the body until we get tired, and then we go and rest ourselves in samadhi again. Yeah, and once we are, re-energized, yeah, it's just like work, I mean, we go and rest the body, or feed the body, and then we go back to work, yeah, and that's the same thing in our practice, yeah. we rest the chitta, in samadhi, and once the chitta is re-energized, I mean, we go back to work until we feel tired, and then we go back into samadhi, yeah. Then we are re-energized, and we go back to investigation, yeah. Investigation, develops panya, develops wisdom. Yeah? Knowing about all these things doesn't help us. Yeah? I mean, we should know that by now. Yeah? Knowing about this or knowing about that doesn't help us anything. Yeah? Even if we know there's nibbana, it doesn't help us. Somebody doesn't tell us the way, to nibbana, and then we have to go actually. Yeah? Okay, understood? Any questions? Yeah? If there are no questions from the audience, and then you can ask the questions.
While maintaining sati during the day, it hard to be aware of both the breath and the activity at the same time. For example, if I'm eating, should I focus on the sensation of chewing the food or the Buddha or the breath? I try to get my attention back to the nose, but I'm still not fully aware of the breath, mostly because of the activity.
Yeah, I mean, it's a training, yeah. If you're aware of the breath, you're aware of the sensations that also arises, around the mouth, at the tongue. Yeah. Train it, I mean, I have the Buddha, or observe the breath, yeah. At the same time, and you become more aware, yeah. I mean, we train sati. Sati is awareness of what is going on in the chitta. And what is going on in the chitta, then you will notice, when you're with the breath, you will notice, oh, this food is delicious. You will see the thoughts that are not actually, churned out, yeah. You will see it, oh, I want more, yeah. And then you can, when you see the intention, then you can stop it, yeah. So train it, yeah. It's a training, it's a long training, yeah. Especially with food, because we instantly, after 2 or 3 bites, we are gone. Yeah? And then only after the meal, we realize, oh, we haven't been there. Okay, next question.
When sometimes there is moderate pain during meditation, what should I do? Investigate it, or just force myself to be with the Buddha or the breath?
What kind of sensation?
Pain, moderate pain.
If you can focus on the Buddha on the breath, focus on the Buddha on the breath. Yeah. If the pain becomes so strong that you cannot focus on the Buddha or the breath anymore, then switch to investigation of pain. Okay. I mean, I explained it so often, yeah. Next.
That's all. No, that is not.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay. So, any more questions? Yeah. If the what is the name from Russia? Ola. Okay. So if you have questions, gonna ask Michi, Sophie. What I said. If you don't understand everything, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So go back and practice. Yeah.